She'll be fourth up. We're going to start with Aline Fries from France. This, the women's vault final. 2 vaults, both of them have to be different, and the average is taken.
Powerful approach. Oh, well done. The front somersault with the 1.5 twist. Plenty of length on that.
It's a solid start from Aline Fries, 19 years old. She was the 4th highest qualifier for this final.
You can see how she blocks right on the front of the platform. The front lip of the platform is quite springy, and if you can get your hands in fast onto that front part. She also interestingly blocks with her hands turned out, so there's no danger of her elbows bending.
8.566 for the execution. 13.966, I can tell you, for the first vault. So she's down on where she would want to be. She needs all the execution she can muster here.
Well, a slightly easier vault. She's gone for the half on, the full twisting Sukahara. A lot cleaner, but obviously down on that difficulty by 1 full mark.
Not so difficult, just 1 twist. See, she swings the arms, turns on, full twist off, good straight shape. But it's only out of 4.4. So 14.4 is the very best she can hope for. It's probably likely to be a mid-13.
The score is in. It's 13.233, which gives her an average of 13.599. Is Asia D'Amato, all-around champion, 2nd in the World Championships on vault. She's also got a beam final to come today. Going for a 5 difficulty, yeah.
Very technically classy, this vault. The double twist, Yurchenko, you can see the difference there. On the previous vault, it had a lot more height, a lot more distance.
And that's really when we were talking about the Italians. They're just a little bit, they're a bit classier, really strong, legs beautifully tight, down the middle. I think she does just bend one leg a little bit there as she comes in for the last half, but the judges will have to be very quick to notice that.
Well, it'll be interesting for you to try and judge along at home. If she does get the 9 that Craig was talking about there out of the perfect 10 for execution, then you add that to the 5 difficulty. It gives a score of around 14. So let's have a look and see if the judges agree. 14.1. Greg punches the air.
1 point for me. Look at that execution, 9.1.
9.1. Brilliant stuff. Asia D'Amato is looking good. If you can keep that average up around the high 13s, maybe even creeping into 14, then it's going to be very, very tough to beat. Asia was the 3rd highest qualifier. In with a shout of a medal here.
It's another difficult vault. Oh, what a shame.
Oh dear.
I was just going to say, the first part of that vault was excellent. The round-off half-turn, handspring into a straight front with a half-turn.
Just landed short,
yeah, a little bit short. Sometimes what you can do is just knit the ankle bones together and you get a really sharp pain. You can normally walk it off after you've had a little rest, so let's hope it's nothing too serious. But that's a real shame, actually, because that was a real challenge for the title.
It was indeed. She didn't fall over until after the competition, after she'd finished. So she won't be given a fall. She presented herself. She took a big step forward, which will be a deduction, but she presented herself. But how very sad to see she's had such a wonderful championships.
Well, what does it mean? She's in the beam final coming up. So it could mean that Alice Kinsella will step in for Great Britain.
Unless there's another of the Italians higher scoring to replace her, because you're only allowed 2 in each.
Well, time will tell. That's not what we want to see from the all-around champion. She has been superb at these European Championships. She maybe just didn't get the block she wanted, actually, to get the height there. She was very short on landing.
Yeah, I think she just nipped that ankle bone there.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, yeah. And she actually stepped forward and then realised, ouch.
Yes, it's sport is so cruel like this. One moment on the absolute top of the world.
13.333 for the second vault. She did get scored. She goes into the lead, but goodness me, we just hope she's all right. That's all that matters right now.
Zsofia Kovacs of Hungary is the next gymnast to vault. The top performer in the qualification round, and the past results in qualification for Zsofia Kovacs. He's had some good results this season on vault. Let's see what happens. Well, that is quite some start for Zsofia Kovacs.
This is what she's shown on this apparatus all week and long before that. Great push off the table. Very tight twist, quite clean. She doesn't twist off the table. Spots the landing. And just that small hop.
Her toe point in flight is very precise for the most part. So that is the best executed vault that we have seen so far. Second vault for Zsofia Kovacs, 13.566 in qualification. This is going to be very intriguing. Zsofia Kovacs has delivered quite some performance there. She's going to be reliant on a high degree of execution when one looks at the difficulty of some of the other competitors, but she might have just delivered that.
It's a very smart choice for a second vault, and the reason is because the handspring front layout half, which she makes look completely easy, is out of 4.6. A lot of the other competitors had second vaults out of 4.4. So she does this beautifully. Wonderful position, height, block, everything you could ask for. And she's also got 2/10 on some of the other gymnasts in this field. Really textbook vaulting.
Yes, if the last vault was well executed, that one was also superbly executed. Very fine work from Zsofia Kovacs, the 22-year-old from Dunaș-Varoš. Her score is 13.666. And that is a 13.933 to put her into the gold medal position and to guarantee her a medal with 2 to go.
Gewinnerin der Bronzemedaille für Frankreich,
part of the presentation
Aline
party.
Vries.
Aline Vries of France, the bronze medalist.
Silver Medalist, Italy. Gewinnerin der Silbermedaille für Italien, Asia D'Amato.
Asia D'Amato of Italy receiving her medal in absentia. We wish her nothing but the absolute best in her recovery from whatever the nature of her injury is. But Asia D'Amato adding to her collection. Zsofia Kovacs of Hungary is a European champion once again, the second time that she's won the vault title. It comes just 2 years after she won 2 gold medals, vault and uneven bars, at the European Championships in Mersin. Well, here in Munich, she's immersing herself once again in the feeling of standing in the central position on the podium. There is your European vault champion, and we'll hear the national anthem of Hungary.
Die Nationalhymne von Ungarn.
Hymnush, the national anthem of Hungary, composed in 1845 and played for the 3rd time at the European Championships in honour of Zsofia Kovacs. She's joined by her fellow medalists in the women's vault competition at the Artistic Gymnastics European Championships in absentia. Asia D'Amato would be joined by Aline Vries and Zsofia Kovacs.